We are back. It's been a minute. In case you don't know, you tuning into the Reallionaires Podcast, home of the three wise men, aka the locks of this podcast shit. Shout out to the homie MJB. He will be back soon, God willing. But let's get into it. Introduce my brother to the left of me.
Slim, aka Slim the Announcer, aka the Voice of Reason.
Okay, and I am the real, aka the old head that loves head. And tonight, basically, we talking to our people, black people. I'm not saying people of color because that includes so many, on the spectrum. Black people, we got to do better in so many aspects. The idea for the title came from, it's a guy that I watch on, this motherfucker past my bedtime. It's a guy, Joey Swole. He's into fitness, but what he does is he does videos for like people who do clown shit
in the gym. I've seen him.
Right. And he always ends it with, you need to do better. Mind your business. So I kind of borrowed that. But we got a lot to talk about before we get into that. Because we've been going a couple of weeks. I did a film project that I can't tell nobody about yet.
Dope.
And then last week I was celebrating my son's birthday. He turned 18. Ooh. Yeah, the big 1-8. So
big man things.
Yeah, I went to his volleyball game. He played for Mega Everett's.
Okay.
I want to get him on another team though. Cause my boy, he got a lot of passion and team spirit and
listen, don't be that parent.
I wasn't. I wasn't.
Don't be the Twitter parent.
No, I wasn't. But
talking shit about the team and the teammates.
Yeah, I talked a whole lot of shit.
He the one that got to deal with them in the locker room.
I know. That's why I didn't say it there. But when he got home, matter of fact, I'm lying. When we got in the cab, I was like, "This, your team ain't shit, right?" One of the staff did some shit that pissed me off, bro. It really drove me crazy. Like, he patted my son on the head. And, it took everything in me not to get up and go over there like, who the fuck are you patting on the fuck?
He didn't mean it that way.
I don't care how the fuck he meant it. My son is not no German Shepherd. But yeah, what you been up to?
Same shit, man. Working, stuff opening back up. Crunch time just started back, so I'm being Long Island, on the weekend sometimes.
Playing or MCing?
Playing. Fucking days is over. No more.
No more ever?
All right, I ice my knees after I announce. After MCing, I got ice my knees. Fucking playing days is far behind me.
So you walking off like the players?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I had an ankle injury one time hosting in Crunch Time one. I had a whole ankle injury. Like,
how you get an ankle
injury? We had a whole trainer. He had to come wrap my ankle up mid-game.
How did you get an ankle injury MCing?
Bad, man. That's when my basketball days are over.
Yeah, because you sound like you about Mr. Fragile right now.
Absolutely.
You Mr. Glass. All right, so let's get into some things that have happened since we've been gone.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to jump around, but,
Ooh, I like the first one.
I know you do. I did a little blog on the first one.
Ben told about that
so here we go. LeBron James versus Stephen A. Smith. Not too long ago, Stephen A. was chilling at the Lakers-Knicks game. Thought he was in all of his greatness and glory. And in the third quarter, during a timeout, LeBron went up to him and said, "Yo, stop talking about my fucking son." Right? He pressed him. Now, I was interested to see how Stephen A. was going to handle it. And he handled it exactly like I thought he would, which is like a bitch. And I say that because the first thing I saw was him on, I think what's the name of the show? First Take?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "I wasn't even going to talk about it, but yes, the fuck you was." So then he goes on Gil's Arena. He goes on a couple of things. He's talking about it. And what pissed me off is when they asked him about it, he's like, "I thought it was soft. I thought it was," what he said? I think he said a bitch move or something like that. Like, he act like LeBron slapped him or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't see it coming. Like, LeBron sucker punched him. Mm-hmm. And I was saying to myself, and I said it on my vlog, which is on YouTube, by the way. You lucky it wasn't somebody like Charles Oakley,
right?
who'd have just slapped the shit out you.
Absolutely.
All right. So what's your feeling on it?
Complete opposite of what you just said.
I figured that because you hate LeBron too.
No, it has nothing to do about hating LeBron.
Okay, go.
It's okay. Does Stephen Smith say have wrong takes and bad takes about other players? Absolutely. From every sport, every walk of life, he has bad takes at times. He has good takes at times. Mm-hmm. The bottom line is, this is his job. He did nothing outside of his job. Not only did he not do anything outside his job, he did nothing outside of telling the truth. The thing is, and I forgot who said it, we have to tippy-toe around Bronny because he was LeBron's son. It was a whole situation with Jaylen Brown when Jaylen Brown got caught saying, Bronny's not ready for the NBA. It blew out of proportion. And then it was like, oh, LeBron don't like Jaylen. Listen, you, like Stephen, this is what I agree with Stephen A. Smith said. You put your son in the NBA. Mm-hmm. He didn't earn his way in the NBA. You put him in the NBA.
How can you say he didn't earn his way?
Because there is you look at Bronny before the NBA.
Okay.
Right? He's been average in every level he's played at. High school, college wasn't even average in college. He was actually dirt in college, being honest.
Okay.
Nobody on that path makes it to the NBA. Nobody on that path gets drafted to the NBA. Nobody on that path gets a 4-year contract in the NBA.
And then sent to the G League.
He goes both. He goes back and forth.
Okay.
And with the G League, he doesn't even play role games with the G League because he doesn't want to fly coach. With the rest of the team. He's not going to fly coach with the rest of the team.
All right.
So I say it all boils down to this, like Stephen A. Smith. You put your son in this line of fire. You can't get mad when it happens. Now, and this is why I say this. If you look back on pre-draft Bronny, right? They have a thing called a pre-draft scrimmage where all the college players, they get in a game, they play 5-on-5.
Okay.
You've never, in the history of the NBA, seen highlights from this game. Bronny scored 4 points in that game, and they had a 2-minute highlight reel. A 2-minute highlight reel of this game. So my point is this: LeBron, and they want the good without the bad of the situation.
Okay,
it's great you got your son in the NBA. That's fantastic. You did a great job as a father, but he's going to get criticized like every other player. And yes, he's going to get criticized more because he's your son,
right?
And because everybody knows he's not supposed to be here.
But could it be, all right, like all that could be true, but you don't think, like, keep it a buck, you don't think that Stephen A. just always finds a way to dick ride LeBron?
To me, like, as far as good or talk bad about him?
Bad about him.
I don't think so. I think he talked bad about a lot of people. If you Skip Bayless finds a way to talk bad about LeBron all the time. But even with that, you got, okay, let's say you got Stephen Smith who talks bad about LeBron all the time, right? Mm-hmm. You also have these analysts and these people who work for ESPN that talk great about him every day, no matter what he does. Like a Nick Wright. Listen to Nick Wright.
Okay.
And Nick Wright will make you hate LeBron James. Because in Nick Wright's mind, LeBron James can do absolutely nothing wrong in the world.
Okay. So here's my thing. But
it just goes where you can't get the good without the bad. You can't get everything Bronny got on the purse of his father's name. Mm-hmm. Without the bad is going to come behind it.
Okay. And for me, you ain't going to talk but so much shit about my son before I see you and say something.
I totally agree. But my question to you is, what does Stephen A. Smith say outside of basketball?
He say too fucking much. It don't matter.
How? That doesn't make sense.
How many teams are in the NBA?
He's talking about...
How many teams in the NBA?
Is Bronny...
How many teams?
32.
Okay. And on all 32 of them teams, you trying to tell me every player is a good player?
Of course not.
All right.
And of
Spread some of that shit out evenly.
Yeah, but
stop talking about my fucking son so much.
But those players are also not getting minutes they don't deserve. Those players don't also have a 4-year guaranteed contract.
So what it sounds like to me, and then we can move on. What it sounds like to me is a lot of the hate because...
Oh God, I hate that y'all use the word hate to talk about it.
I know. I'm gaslighting right now. A lot of the hate is because LeBron put his son in a good position. Ain't that what the fuck you supposed to do as a father?
It's a reality. Yes, you are. And that's the thing. Nobody's mad at him for putting his son in the NBA. What people are mad at is that you're lying and saying your son is in the NBA because of the way he plays basketball, which is not the case. And people get mad because it's like you can't say anything.
Nobody got mad at what's this motherfucking name? He just lost his foot.
What?
Ball.
The ball?
Yeah.
Everybody got mad at him.
Nah, you crazy. People loved him. Oh,
no, they didn't.
That's how fathers are supposed to promote their sons.
All right, and look at the difference of what.
They trash too, all three of them.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
LaMelo is not trash at all.
Okay, where he at? Ain't that the one who made the rap song?
No, that's Jello. Jello's trash, and that's why he's not in the NBA.
Okay.
Lonzo's not trash. He just can't stay healthy.
Okay.
And LaMelo is one of the best players in the NBA right now.
You wildin'.
No, I'm not.
What team he on?
His team sucks.
Okay, then. So he can't be one of the best goddamn players.
He's one of the best players in the NBA right now.
All right, well, we're going to move on, goddamn.
They earned their way into the NBA. They didn't get handed an NBA contract.
All right, well, like I said, I am not a LeBron James fan, but I am riding with him on this one. I don't see where he did anything wrong because that nigga's mouth and his ego, yeah, he deserved that. Moving on.
I don't see what Stephen A. Smith did wrong.
Okay, well,
Smith did his job.
We can agree to disagree. Fuck Stephen A. And his hairline. Update on Tiana Taylor. Okay,
she getting banged out by
No, not that. But yeah, because she did a what's name about that last night, and I swear to God, I love her. She was like, "Can I get my back blown out in peace?"
I love her, but she got to work on her into her live faster.
Right,
because you can't like try to end it and you still there trying to figure it out.
And Shumpert pulled up on it.
It's like a bad storm out.
Right,
like you try to storm out, but you can't open the door.
Hold on, this is some shit has nothing to do with this. Do you know? My daughter told me this shit. Do you know the iPhone is making some shit on the new phone where, like, if me and you on the phone, I can press some shit on it where you can't hang up on me.
Oh shit.
Do you know how fucked up that is for an argument? Like, I can't go, fuck you, bitch, and hang up. Because I'm going, fuck you, bitch. I press the end button, and she's still there.
More reasons I would never go to iPhone.
Yeah, shit is scary. But going back to this, no, what I wanted to talk about is, you know, the story came out of what she got in the divorce. Right? What she got in the divorce. And the perception was, damn, she cleaned that nigga out. But she cleared it up. Everything that she got in that divorce was the shit she paid for. So, to make it look like she cleaned him out, nah. Because that ain't what happened. The blog she did last night, I don't know if she did last night, but I saw it last night.
Live?
Yeah. He gotta let it go.
Who, Shump?
Yeah, Shump gotta let it go. Like, she moved on. She's trying to be peaceful and quiet about it. She's from, what, Harlem?
I believe so.
Like, don't piss her off. Just go, bro. Just try to be a rapper. And then the thing about it is he's talking shit about her and opening for her on tour. How the fuck do you do that?
You know what, too? I'm starting to believe a lot of these celebrity beefs, especially the couple ones, a lot of people, publicity stunts.
I don't think this one is, though.
It's to get you intrigued.
I don't think this one is because she said something. She was like, anytime I got something coming out, a rumor or something, and it's true. Every time she's done something, it either gets overshadowed or parallel with some bullshit. So I don't know. But she's still bad. Still bad.
I fuss with Shump, so I don't know.
Yeah, but fuck Shump, because Shump need to give it up. Stop simping. All right. Remember I said we was gonna jump around.
Jump.
France wants the Statue of Liberty back.
What?
I am not lying.
That sounds like an ex that like pops back in your girlfriend's life.
Right. I just came back for them socks I left. Bitch, I threw the socks out. But here's my thing. Come get it. Come get it. You see where it's at? Y'all come get it.
I would first of all, I would have to do research on this whole situation before I say anything about it. Like, when the fuck did she belong to France? She belong to France?
France gave her to us as a gift.
Oh, then they try to be Indian givers now.
Because I think Trump said some shit that pissed them off.
Probably so.
Yo, they want. Can you imagine what it'll look like going to Staten
back.
Island now, and you don't see the Statue of Liberty anymore?
That's what he said. He was like, "Give my bitch back."
Yeah, give us our bitch back. Shit is crazy.
That's for Statue of Liberty. It's crazy.
Monique needs to sit the fuck down.
Again?
Yes. Here's why. Angie Stone's funeral was recently. Mm-hmm. Tyler Perry gave an amazing speech about how the music industry robbed her and this, that, and the third, right? Not even 48 hours after this service, Monique puts up a post. First, it's rest in peace to Angie Stone, blah, 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 yakety spackety. And then in the same post, she proceeds to troll Tyler Perry. You didn't apologize to me. You talking about the money they held out. What about my money for promoting Precious? I didn't get paid for that. This, that, and the third. Me and Sydney. Yada, yada, yada. She reminded me of that aunt that no one wants to come to Thanksgiving, but always shows up like second. And then just talk a whole bunch of shit that nobody want to hear. Like, that was not the time
at all
to talk about that. Go sit your baggy arm ass down with your ex-pimp of a husband. All right. Target is on this shit too. So remember we spoke about McDonald's by Flatbush Junction.
Okay.
You have to be 21 now to Target is on the same shit.
I mean,
I think it's about to become the wave in a lot of these stores.
And you know what? I'm not mad about it.
Me neither. I'm really not, because
I'm tired of little motherfuckers too.
I'm not tired of them, but it's just like when we were younger and we went out, we knew how to act.
Exactly.
Even if it was just a fear of getting caught by your parents,
we
getting
showed
your ass
some
whooped.
form of respect.
Right. Like it's nothing. They running in stores and running out with shit. Did you see recently motherfuckers ran up in a store and robbed the entire store with pepper spray? I think it was either a Snipes or a JD. Niggas ran in there, they sprayed the floor and they sprayed the people. Like, are you serious? So yeah, I'm all for it, Target.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Even though I don't shop there no more.
I'm definitely with it.
Yeah.
Good job.
I call this one Deadbeat Prophet. Dr. Umar Johnson.
I knew when you said, I knew somewhere. Dr. Umar Johnson.
His daughter done popped out the woodwork and said, this man don't do nothing, ain't did nothing. Word. So she was like how she tried to reach out to him, not really to reconnect with him, because she's grown now, to reconnect with her sisters. And he dubbed her, blocked her, all that. So she went to social media. So he responds. Now, first he says, I don't know who this child is. Then he comes back and goes, well, yeah, you know, I was paying child support for you, this, that, and the third. So now
you know who she is.
Now he knows who she is.
Check your bank statements.
But now he also want to ante up a little more, because now he calls out another baby mother. Oh, I will not continue to pay child support for a child I can't see. Now, this is the shit, and this is what I hate that black people do when they ass is in the fire. Now, all of a sudden, black men, it's time to come together.
Nah, we not with you,
child support. That's the same shit Tyrese did when they hold his ass in the court for child support.
We not with you, bro. You right alone.
Right, on this because one. Niggas have been struggling with child support and you ain't never said nothing about it.
You ain't never sent me a dime.
Pan-Africanism ain't never said nothing about a child support check. So, yeah, you deal with that shit by yourself.
They're gonna take it right out your check, bro. Don't worry about it.
Here we go. These niggas need to be stopped. This is a duo segment. Kanye West.
Okay.
And Charleston White.
Absolutely.
All right, first off, Charleston White. So by now, everyone knows that he didn't said what he said about the dude who got killed and the baby. All right, so there's a dude, I think, in Houston. In Texas, right? He was a big time gambler or whatever. And niggas told him not to come back to some gas station. He went back to the gas station, had his child in the car. And they shot him and his child.
I did not hear about that. That is horrible.
So it's horrible as fuck. And Charleston White gets on some shit. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck her and fuck the baby. And yeah, this, that. And he's just wilding. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care if they killed that baby. Babies die every day. And you think somebody going to stop interviewing me? I make $10,000 per interview. And that right there is the fucking problem.
Why y'all paying him?
People are paying and encouraging this dumb shit because it gets views.
Yeah, people love negativity. Love clickbait.
And yo, it goes into tonight's show. Yo, we got to do better. Like, you got to be more mindful of the people that you have on your shows, the quality, because this man, like Charleston White, has talked about every person that has been murdered in a way that's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But you know what the problem is, that like you're saying to have not have people on your show, right? But negativity sells. So like we're doing this episode and you're talking about that. I didn't know about it, right? But you're talking about that. Guess what? Yeah. 5 people might go look up this interview. Right. Just because you mentioned that part. So and that's the horrible part of it.
So like, now that was my remedy. My remedy is to treat it like Candyman.
Don't say it. Don't look at it.
Don't mention it. Because you know what Candyman, you say his name 5 times, and nigga popped up. Don't even mention it. Don't entertain these people no more.
I think it was 3 times.
No,
you get the 5.
It was 5.
You got it already. No, it was 3.
No, it was 5.
It was definitely 3. You did out already.
All right, I'm gonna watch the movie tonight. Then if I don't call you in the morning, it was 3.
I got 2 more times. That nigga slicing your neck already.
Wait, I had 2 more. But yeah, now Kanye West, he's losing his mind again.
I'm glad you said it again because I thought you just gonna say losing his mind.
He's losing it again. Now here's my thing. I'm starting to realize that it's not Kanye losing his mind. What it is that Kanye needs people to talk about him.
Absolutely.
So the first thing was he came out, he did a tweet, I think, or a post or something that said he's on Charleston White time. Charleston White took it and ran with it. Yeah, man, you know, just that with that little Cookie Monster eye. Then he goes, he says some slick shit about Kendrick, a couple other people.
He's not a fan of Kendrick music.
Then he got on the phone with Diddy, which in itself is wrong.
It's a problem.
And he gets on the phone with Diddy. Now he calls Jay-Z's kids retarded.
Yeah, and like they don't do nothing for the other kids outside of Blue and
I know Jay wants to kill me. He probably rolling around thinking about killing me. I hope somebody do kill me. And then he puts up a tweet that says, and if none of y'all kill me by tomorrow, y'all all pussy.
Oh, he's just looking to fuck about you.
I know people that have said, yo, Kanye West is a genius. That's not genius shit right there. It's really not.
He know how to get himself talked about.
Right. And because here we go. But here's the shit though. Kim Kardashian already said if he do, I forgot how she worded it, but nigga, you got one more time and I'm taking all rights of your kids. So we gonna see what happens with that. Now this one I'm pretty sure you probably didn't see it or you did see it and you didn't pay no attention to it, but I wanted to talk about it. The fallout on the Breakfast Club.
I blame Just Hilarious.
How?
I blame Just Hilarious.
How? Tell me, please explain this one to me. How?
The first part of why I blame her, you went to social media. I'm just big on like when you have a team, when you have a family, stuff like that, it stays in house. You went to social media, nobody got my back. They saying this, saying that, but you outing a show that, first of all, you're still on the show. And you're outing them like, oh, it's ran like a high school. It's this, it's that, but you're still there. You're still going to work every day. If it's that bad, leave.
But like she said, she hasn't been on there much. Listen,
she hasn't been on there much because she was left to give birth.
And when she came back, the shit was different.
All right, so what they supposed to just stay still till you come back? No, shit have to move on, bro.
This is the fucking problem because people just saw that she did it and didn't listen to what she was saying. There was a whole setup of what was supposed to happen when she came back, and that shit didn't happen.
With the chick.
Her issue is that she does Just With the Mess. Lauren does accurate news. Why are we merging these shits together and it's not the same? Because she's looking at the comments Which is true. People are on there. Oh, she's better than Jess. Oh, why is Jess there? Oh, that girl done this, that, and the third.
Yeah, that's Jess' fault. Be better at your job.
But she can't be better at her fucking job because she's doing what she does.
If she was that good at her job, the comments would be very different.
What is her job? Is her job news reporting? No.
All right, then.
Her job is to come with Jess the mess. What they would say, here's the thing, and she spoke about it. She wasn't saying that the girl didn't deserve to be there. The girl didn't deserve her own segment. All she was saying was give her own segment, not part of Jess with the mess.
But she also said that the plan was supposed to be when she came back, Shorty was supposed to get off the show. She's mad because Shorty's still on the show while she's back.
No, clearly not because she's on the show, but because she's still on the show in the exact same slot.
She did say that, but she also said before that, or after, I'm not sure when, she also said that wasn't the plan. The plan was when I came back.
And when she first came back, she didn't like Shorty.
Because, but in the same sense, it's like, yo, listen, business is business. This is a show. If this shit is working... If this is working, we're not removing her for you. But it's working for our show.
But no, because the issue is I was working. And the only reason that bitch is here is because I gave her the fucking lane. It's like you MCing for Ballin' for Peace, right? How long you been doing that?
About 8-9 years now.
Right. And you tear that shit up every time. Salute to you. Right? So now, one day you can't make it. And you go, yo, I'm going to let my man do it, right? Mm-hmm. Now, this is your man. He's MC'd somewhere else. Never at the level of Ballin' for Peace, but he's MC. And then he comes, and he does a great job, right? Now, for whatever reason, you can't make a couple. Mm-hmm. So whenever you can't make it, they call him, right? But now you're starting to notice they calling him first. You're going to feel a fucking way.
Absolutely. But in the same sense,
there's no other sense.
It is a sense because you just said, I missed a few. I missed one here. I missed one there. Your best ability is availability.
But you've been available for 8 fucking years.
It don't matter, bro. What are they supposed to do? If I keep not making events.
Look, the issue is not them calling him if you can't. The issue is they're starting to call him first.
Right, but what leads to that?
Nothing should lead to that.
You already said what leads to that. You said it in your own the way you broke it down.
I said nothing should lead to that. If I've been rocking with you for 8 fucking years and I've been tearing this shit up for 8 fucking years, no matter who the fuck comes on, I'm still a top dog here. I'm still a Don Dada of this shit.
That's not the way it works.
That's the shit.
So translate it into sports, right? How many quarterbacks have become a great quarterback because the quarterback in front of them got hurt?
But that's... You're right.
It's not different. I can't
even say it.
Because he came back with his helmet on, his shoulder pad. It was like, yeah, we're going to go with
Tom Brady.
We're going to go with Tom
Brady is an excellent example of that. So, all right.
Availability is best ability.
Damn, Jess. I'm still going to ride with you, boo, but he got a point.
And I don't like to take it to social media. I think it should have been handled in-house.
Well, that's how everything goes now. Because that's how you get heard. I'm pretty sure Jessica said some shit and it didn't, nobody said nothing, and that's why she came to social media. Because it's like, all right, y'all not hear me? Same thing with Umar Johnson's daughter. She didn't have to go do that video to talk about this nigga being a deadbeat or whatever. But it got the response she needed.
Right.
So, yeah, that's the way of the world now. Okay. Now, this one I didn't put here. I forgot to put here, but it's going to lead into we need to do better. Let me drink some water for this first. Because this shit is too much. My people. What do
you think about the Eric Adams situation, though?
Tell me about the Eric Adams situation.
So Eric Adams, I don't know where exactly he was, but he was doing a speech. He said, word for word, this brings back old memories. I used to have a shorty out here.
What?
He said, I remember taking them long trips on the A train because I didn't have a car to come see my little shorty.
Are you serious?
I just feel like he could have used so many other words instead of
I'm
shorty.
gonna tell you what it is.
But it was funny as shit.
I'm gonna tell you what that is. Eric Adams.
That's old school.
Nope, he's beyond comfortable now.
Oh yeah, he beat that case.
He beat the case.
He beat them charges.
He got Donald Trump on his side.
I can say the fuck I want now.
How Donald Trump is setting the world on fire. He's not gonna get burned. He done got comfortable. But that's crazy. Sound like he related to Steve Smith.
I used to have a shorty out here.
Wow.
Yo, that shit had me weak.
Wow. All right. Our people. My people. What the fuck is wrong with them? Okay, so what am I talking about? Chris Brown dropped an amazing song called Residuals. It's amazing. It's a beautiful song. One of the best songs I've heard in a long time. Mm-hmm. Like, it's one of those songs I'll listen to it on repeat.
Mm-hmm.
So, because the song was so good, you had a lot of singers. They called it the
Residuals Challenge.
Residuals Challenge, and they all did it.
Yep.
Some fucking way, some disgusting how, our fucking Kelly,
you got 2 minutes,
drops his rendition of Residuals.
He busted to hear it.
And people are going fucking crazy.
Yo.
They're even talking about, can we uncancel R. Kelly now?
No.
Because of this song that he shouldn't have been able to fucking record because he's in fucking jail.
He started the song off with, you got 2 minutes for me to record this.
You find that shit funny.
Yeah, I'm at a party. I'm at a party Sunday.
And they played it?
My man DJ, dude, how he plays the original first, and we're all like, yo, you better not. You better not. He like, I'm about to play it. He puts on the R. Kelly version. We're just looking at him like, yo, bro, you really
and
did
look,
this.
This is why I'm disgusted. It's further proof that we can't come together and stay together for shit.
We can't.
Like, I don't give a fuck what song this motherfucker makes. He could make a song about my mother. I still would not listen to anything this man has to drop. Because regardless of what, at the end of the day, what you did was
totally
sick.
wrong. Yep.
What you did was foul. What you did should have gotten you fucking offed. Your TV is supposed to been off. And we're gonna forget because he made a fucking rendition of an already good song?
Right. You didn't even make it hot. It was already a hot
It's
song.
not like this was some shit he dropped and no one. You're doing the 17th fucking take of this shit that Chris Brown has already fucking killed. And then it's like, yo, when I
wasn't he talking about like people owe me money and I don't put a whole bunch of artists on, they with my money, or nobody putting no money on your books.
You don't need no money on your books. You should be so far in the prison they forget you in there. That man couldn't watch my child on TV.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy.
Like, yo, I was so disgusted, bro. I was more disgusted than I was with the Gucci protest. Oh, yeah, we gonna protest them for 30 days. And then everybody is Gucci down in a month.
Because all they did was save the money able to spend on them days.
Right. Just like the boycott.
It was over.
Just like this boycott Friday bullshit. I call it bullshit because if I boycott you, guess what? It's forever. It's not gonna be one fucking day.
Right.
All you did was
you're gonna spend that money right back. They're gonna make that money right back.
They're not. Oh, we lost 12,000 Friday, but we made 70 on fucking Saturday.
You sitting there like, oh shit, I need all this. I ain't get on Friday. I gotta get on Saturday. Now you gonna get this. You gonna spend the same money you would have spent on Friday.
And then the wildest shit is you still had people still shopping on the same fucking day.
Secretly, with Push Icy masks on.
Not even secretly. Look, not even secretly. These fucking people I watched, they did a vlog on it. Oh, we going shopping on No Shopping Friday. Like, yo, we can't come together. Yo, this Chinese man said this shit. Yo, he said, black people can't even come together to organize crime. And that is, we
can't, bro.
All right,
we cannot.
We need to do better.
We got too many different stipulations, and while we won't do it, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I can't shop today. Like, what are you talking about?
No, this with the R. Kelly shit. This was the funniest thing I heard. I like his music, not him. Where the fuck you? So, how do you think he got the inspiration for his music? Every time I think about you, son, you know the number one song that disgusts me now, and I used to love it? Half on a Baby. I just can't no more. I can't. All right, so let's get into this.
Well, you know, Tory put an album out from jail.
But it's okay. All he did was shoot a bitch in the foot.
Heard.
That's it.
I don't think he did that.
I don't think he did that. I think she stepped on some glass.
Free Tory.
Right. I'm not gonna say free Tory, but the peep this shit. Nah, I'm definitely not gonna say that. He from Canada. Fuck him. But peep this. Yo, did you hear him? Remember him and Chris Brown used to have beef.
Who, Tory?
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, when he came out with that Say It. Mm-hmm. Right? They had beef because he was like, he's the king of R&B. He sing better this, that, and the third than Chris Brown. Right. Exactly.
He was smoking that Cali Kush.
He was smoking something. But he just recently came out and said, yo, Chris Brown was the only artist to give him money towards his legal fees. Chris Brown is a real nigga, son.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
I mean, do a lot of dumb shit.
I think he's going down as my fave. All right, so this little bit of time we got left, because we talked a lot about what's been going on since we ain't been here. We need to do better. So I'm gonna call out the topic.
We need to do better with stop spending so much time on what you
since we been going. We got to do better with time management. All right. It's only 4.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah, we don't have a long list. Only 4. I'm gonna call out the topic. Take a second. Think about what you feel we need to do better most with it. All right? Parenting.
That's an easy one. Oh, it's a few things actually we could do better with parenting.
Okay, go.
So one thing we could do better with parenting: females, stop trying to raise your kids or address your kids like the dude that left you. They're not gonna like that one.
Got Junior looking like daddy.
Yeah, like come on. Yeah, kid like a drug dealer already.
It's this family that my wife watches on YouTube, Dysfunctional Family, right? And the son, one of the sons, this little nigga, he about maybe 4 or 5 years old. Yo, he got an OTF chain. You got to see him in the morning, get ready for school. His pants hanging off his ass.
It was crazy.
He took clippers and shaved the front of his head.
Right,
so now he got 2 locks looking like Coolio.
Multiple do-rags and all that.
Yeah. So
coats.
I definitely feel you on that.
Now, but on a serious note, we have to just do better at co-parenting. Like the ones who are not together, we got to do better at co-parenting. Like, stop the beef, stop the arguing, stop the challenging each other and all that. Just be parents. Y'all ain't gotta like each other. Y'all ain't gotta be in love. Just be parents. You know
something else we got to do as parents? 2. I got 2. 1, we need to do away with soft parenting. Mm-hmm. It doesn't work. It might work in your house, but when that child gets outside, the world got to deal with that. And it's fucked up, because when we were growing up, discipline was a part of growing up.
Absolutely.
And it kept you in line.
Yep.
It kept you, like I've always said, you need to love and fear your parents.
Yep.
Because those are the things that keep you where you're in a situation to come home every night. These kids now, they don't fear shit, they don't respect shit, and it starts from young. Starts with that soft parenting. And another thing, we have to start back instilling in our children things that are important besides fashion. Tuesday, I did a panel on the state of the board of education, because Trump is about to dismantle that shit.
That shit is crazy. I don't understand that shit.
I do. Ain't nobody with money kids in public school. Point blank, period. And it's crazy because I'm listening to them talk, and I'm realizing, like, we don't instill in our kids the importance of certain things. Like, when we was growing up, mama made sure, y'all motherfuckers gonna finish school. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna know how to do something. You know what I'm saying? And it's like now kids a lot of parents are just good with their kids knowing how to operate the tablet, so they don't gotta be bothered.
Exactly.
And that shit needs to stop, because when these kids get older and they grow up and they become adults and they can't function and they can't communicate, and everything's giving them anxiety because they don't know how to push through no shit. Right. We didn't have anxiety and panic attacks when we was younger, because you do that, nigga, you was getting your ass whooped. Well, I mean, some of us, but not where I was. We didn't have mental health issues, because in our household there was no such thing as a mental health issue. You just needed your ass whooped.
I was about to say we had them,
but the result was you got your ass whooped. It
wasn't talked about or admitted to.
Right. Well, listen,
they ain't new.
But guess what? Nowadays we know how to push through some shit.
Yeah, it's true.
We know how to endure some shit. We can work through some painful shit and still function. These kids nowadays, fucking TikTok was going for 6 hours and 3 kids damn near jumped out of a fucking window.
So I agree with you there and disagree with you at the same time.
Okay.
I feel like, yeah, you're right. We can't push through stuff like with mentally tougher and stuff like that. But I also feel like there are some kids that are grown people now that never dealt with their mental issues that is affecting their lives now, because they're tired of fighting their demons. They're tired of not allowing their mental issues, you know what I'm saying, to play a part in their life and try to take over their life. So I think that because he wasn't allowed to speak on mental issues back then, it's harder now to even accept it. Or even as some parents that might have a kid with mental issues, it's harder for you to accept your kid has mental issues because the way you was raised, like, that shit ain't real. No, it's real. Mental issues are real.
Right.
And it's many different ways, many different, you know.
I agree, but at the same token, it's like
you can't tell your kid you don't have mental issues.
But in the same token, you also gotta think about this. Kids will use some shit to get away with some shit.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, why the fuck did you curse your teacher out? Oh, because mental issues. No, motherfucker, because you was being disrespectful and you need your ass whooped.
I mean, I 1,000% agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. It's a slippery slope. Like, yeah, granted, yes, there are. Even when I was growing up, there was kids with mental issues. You'd be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? But there were also kids who acted out and blamed it on some other shit. Mm-hmm. Our brother used to act the fuck up, and because he heard somebody say he was hyperactive, that was his reasoning. Right. Until our mother unhypered his ass with that ass whooping. Relationships.
Stop allowing society and social media and your friends to dictate how your relationship is supposed to be. The only two people who are supposed to understand your relationship is you and that person you're in a relationship with. Stop. We got to stop that. We got to stop. Oh, if he ain't doing this and doing that, then he ain't the one for you. Who told you that? Like, when did you start to think
TikTok.
that way?
TikTok told them
and
that.
That's the problem. And that's the problem. That's the problem.
I think we need to do better in relationships with empathy. In a lot of relationships that I've seen, and remember when I did the book, the one thing or the biggest thing that most people spoke about was, it feels like my partner doesn't understand where I'm coming from. And that's nothing but empathy. And it's not in relationships anymore. Maybe because so many relationships have become conditional.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you have to be doing this. You have to be doing that. If you're not doing this, then that means this. And then if you do this, then that means that. And oh, this means you're sassy. And and this means you're broke. And this means I'm high value. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like, what about the empathy? You know what I'm saying? What about taking a moment to see this shit from where I'm coming from? Maybe then we can come to some common ground and really communicate about what the issue is. And it'll be easier for all parties to take accountability. Right. Yeah. I thought about that on the way here. Good job. Social media.
Stop trying to impress social media. As we do that too much, we try to impress the people on social media. Like, for what? Like, live your life, man. It's social media. Like, it's for entertainment, it's for fun, but live your life. Stop trying to be somebody you're not. Because there are people that know you in real life, not only on social media. Right. Like, they know you're a bum in real life. They know that. They
know that fit you had on is your go-to fit.
Like, they know, whenever you try to show
they know
off. In real life you hate your husband.
Right.
But you're on social media, you know, King and Zaddy, and I don't know what I'd be without him. Meanwhile, you just told your homegirl, I can't wait to leave him.
Okay. For me, what I think on social media, is two things. We have to stop glorifying talentless people.
Oh God, Jesus!
We're making people famous with no fucking talent.
God.
I mean, where do I start? Shamar,
God.
No Neck, Turtle, this nigga Aaron the Plumber, No Neck Jay, all of these people that have no fucking talent, but you see them all over the fucking place, and it's like there are some legit funny people on social media,
right.
But you can't find them because they got this crooked caterpillar motherfucker up, or some shit.
L-shaped ant.
Right, because that's the shut the.
And it's like, yo, how many fucking relationships is Shamar gonna have? How many people wants to fucking date Shamar? Like, stop! You're not fooling me. This is all for fucking clout. It's all publicity. Nobody's out here like, oh my God,
I gotta have
him.
Yeah,
right. You seen Shamar? You seen Lean?
The nigga looks like he looks like an orangutan that was in a car accident. Anyway, and another thing with social media. Stop encouraging bullshit.
Yep.
Like, we need to bring shame back to reality, because some of the shit that you see posted on social media really needs to be talked about, and not in an encouraging way.
I agree.
I saw a video of a female. She was about 80 pounds from the shoulders up, 285 from the shoulders to her thigh, and 20 pounds from her thigh to her feet. And she's dancing to about, oh yeah, I'm back. And people talk about, I love your confidence. No, it's the devil. My wife says social media is the devil.
Confusing confidence with delusion.
Right. Then now this is the new shit that I'm seeing. Oh, I heard that men don't like big girls. If you like a big girl, heart this. No, I don't like bitches that big. No, you look like the fucking Kool-Aid man. No,
it's all about attention, man. However you get attention.
Old women. Can a 48-year-old woman with 3 kids and 2 grandkids get a little love? No, grandma, cause your ass should be in the bed this motherfucking time of the night, and take that goddamn nightgown out that belong to your goddamn daughter.
Put the muumuu on.
Right, and get some goddamn cocoa. This is the last one.
Okay. Support and unity. We definitely we gotta just do it. We gotta do a better job of being selective with it. Not being selective with it. Like, don't only do it because you get some clout from it. Don't only do it because you want that person to owe you something. Or I know a lot of people that be like, yo, I do mad stuff for my community. I do mad stuff. I can look out for people but they want something in return.
Right.
It gotta be this way. I gotta go through me, or like, man, like the behind the scenes support and the behind the scenes help is just as good as the public. It's even better. Now you're just doing it. You're doing it because you want to do it. You want to help.
Because imagine if you was fucking starving and someone gives you a sandwich before you take a bite. They done took 2 pictures and a video of them giving you the fucking food. This is some shit that gets me, and I pray to God and I hope that one day I'm in a better situation financially so that I can put my money where my mouth is. I watch people in our community do huge events for back to school, for Thanksgiving, and toy drives. Mm-hmm. Right? Here's my issue with it. Back to school supplies. That one book bag, 4 pencils, and 2 notebooks you gave that kid is not going to last the whole year.
True.
It's not. So if that's really something that you're into, if you do it before school, sometime during the school year, you need to do it again. Thanksgiving. Granted, it's a day when people eat and we want to make sure we feed as many people as possible. but them same people are hungry the rest of the fucking year.
Right.
A turkey ain't gonna last me 365 days. Granted, a turkey in the right household will last 2 fucking weeks and be turned into turkey salad in a minute, but those same people are hungry Christmas,
Right.
New Year's, right? Toys. Now, when I was a kid, I liked toys often. I think I'd have been a mad-ass kid if I only got toys at Christmas time. I'm honest. I'm being honest.
Right.
So, stop doing shit because it's fashionable or it's the trend. You know what I'm saying? You got people, you got an organization that'll do a Christmas drive, do a Kwanzaa event, do a Three Kings Day event, then turn around and do Black History Month, but infuse it with Chinese New Year. Who the fuck are you really here for?
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I mean? It's like for instance, if I'm ever blessed with that kind of money, right? School supplies, that'll be some shit I'll do 3 times out the school year.
Okay.
You know what I mean? In August before the kids go back, in January, and then right before they take those big ass tests. Right? Coat drives.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that I see that happens as it should. Now, from the unity aspect, this I put on us because we unify, come together, and support the wrong people.
Absolutely.
You got amazing clothing designers of color, but they can't get no support. They can't get no unity because people are running behind T.I. who's wearing Balenciaga. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're not gonna get the same approval, you're not the same love or the same. But if you wear, one of your people's shirt,
but that's the
and people not gonna be able to look at it and go, that costs you a lot.
But
that's what people worry about.
But that's the issue
No, it
because
definitely is.
that's the issue because I've seen independent designers make shit that I would wear way before I would wear something
Absolutely.
from Louis
Absolutely.
or whatever the case may be.
Absolutely.
Now, I will say this. You also have to make sure that your shit is of good quality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a catch-22 because if your quality deserves unity and support, you should get it. I think it would be dope if celebrities went to award shows wearing independent people's clothes.
Right.
I think that would be fucking dope.
They're too worried about the backlash. They're too worried about what the fuck did he have on?
No,
What's
you
that?
know what it
That's
is?
not-
It's because they get that shit for free.
Well, yeah. But
You
you're gonna
know-
get that independent clothes for free too.
Right.
So what's the difference? It doesn't pop. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would rather wear my people's clothes than a brand. And just because it's my people's, I'm supporting my people's.
Right.
Nike don't remember how much. I wouldn't know Nike, but they don't remember how much money I spent on my last pair of
They don't
sneakers.
even fucking know
Don't
you.
give a fuck.
They don't know you.
So I'm big on doing for somebody you can hit up. Like I could wear your shirt and hit you up and go, yo, this shirt is fire, bro. It fit good.
Right.
I can't hit up Nike and say that. They don't give a rat's ass.
Because you're going to get that generated response. We thank you for your
Exactly.
support. Make sure
Exactly.
you shop and get that 25% off. All right. So in closing.
But before you say that though, like you said, your shit gotta be quality, your shit gotta be good. Don't think I'm gonna buy it just because I know you.
Right. Don't
That
think I'm
shit
gonna buy it
trash, I ain't
just
buying
because.
it.
Right. Don't think I'm gonna buy it just because you say you're black.
Right.
Oh, and that's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. You have to watch out because there's stores and businesses that are saying that they're black owned and they're not. Just like and this is told you to Tabitha Brown. She was talking about not protesting Target because of the DEI. Mm-hmm. And she was like, because it will hurt the black people that outsource their shit to Amazon and this, that, and the third. And guess what?
Wrong.
Guess what Target did? They canceled the contracts of a lot of black independent people that they were doing business with. So this is a hack that I've learned that I want to pass on to you. On Amazon, anything that you buy has the listing of the person who's selling it. Instead of buying it from Amazon, find out who that organization is, go to their website,
And buy it straight
do
from
the
them.
research, and buy it straight from them.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I learned that this week. So in closing, one thing you think we as black people need to do better and why? Yeah, I know it's a lot.
It's so many things to say and so many things to think of. You know what? This one might not go over well.
Okay, go.
As black people, what we gotta do better is take accountability. Because certain things, like I hate to hear black people go, well, if I was white, that would happen, or I didn't get this job because I'm white, or I didn't, or like anything, right? Of course, white people have white privilege, absolutely,
right.
But that doesn't mean we don't have our own lanes we can go into, advances. You can go to school, you can do this, you can do what you need to do to put yourself in a position where they can't deny you because of your skin color. You know, I told my daughter a long time ago. So we have to take more accountability and why we don't get into certain situations and get into certain things and stop always blaming it on being black. Right. Sometimes it's just you didn't do your fucking job. Right. Like it's just that simple. Like you didn't do what you needed to do.
Right. For me, we as a people have to get better with our image. With our image. Mm-hmm. What I mean is if I didn't live in America and I asked somebody about black people and they showed me social media, I would be scared of us too.
Never want to meet one.
I would never want to meet one of us either.
Yep.
I wouldn't want my daughter to bring one of us home. I wouldn't want my son to bring one of us home. I wouldn't want to live next door to us either.
I agree.
And the thing about it is that the small amount of people that have taken over social media as far as the face of black people doesn't even speak for all of us.
Not at all.
A lot of us don't find a lot of that shit cute, funny, nor attractive.
Nope.
But you wouldn't know that because those people are too busy living their lives. So I remember when I was growing up, you had people that would actually like let you know, nah, bro, that ain't it.
Right.
We need to get back to that. Yep. And again, we need to get back to shaming some of these motherfuckers because some of them running around on social media and in the world thinking that what they're doing is cool, and it's not.
Absolutely.
And it's not. As far as unity, I think we as men need to protect our women and children more, and our women need to respect the men more, and the kids need to remember what the fuck it means to be in the child's place. Because they done forgot. You got kids now that will curse at an adult. Like that adult won't take their head clean off their fucking shoulders.
You ain't never allowed. You got these kids that will have full-fledged arguments with their parents, like they pay the same amount of bills.
And call them by their first name.
Like
the leases in their name.
Shouting matches and the parent get loud and the kid get louder. Like,
go to hell, Brenda. Fuck? I'm not putting up with this shit. What? I wouldn't even be able to get the first 3 words out. So yeah. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of another Reallionaires Podcast. I had fun with this one.
I had fun.
Yeah, it was good to be back. You know, I missed you, nigga. You know,
miss you too.
Yeah, but now I gotta go home and smooch with the wife because I was in the doghouse for a minute.
Happens.
Yeah.
Claw your way out of it.
Yeah. Hopefully, you know, with a black woman, you know, you never know you out until
you definitely don't.
You know what I'm saying? Until
think you good, and they be like, on another fucking note.
Right. I find it funny how. So yeah. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. Thank you.
Nothing coming up.
Huh?
Nothing coming up.
Oh shit! Yes, thank you. I took a break from the shows because I had to find a location. Plus, our boy MJB is taking care of his personal life situations. But I fallen into another project. Me and 3 dope poets, Neighborhood Role Model, Smooth Baby, and Brent Benjamin. We are coming together to do a project. The first installment of it is April 30th. It's called The Introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, this is unlike anything I've ever done, been a part of, and it's gonna be fucking dope. So 4 of a Kind, aka the 4 Kings, please look out for it. And yeah, that's about it for tonight. What about you?
Just crunch time has started back. We're going into week 3, so I'll be on Long Island in a couple weekends in a row. Have a date for Bowling for Peace Celebrity Game this year. We're looking at June 14th.
I'll be there this year, goddammit.
So stay tuned for that. We got a lot of things in store. Been talking to H2O a lot. We're going to do a lot for the fallers this year.
Okay.
So
tell H2O to give Reallionaires a table or something.
Yeah, we could definitely work on that.
H2O, you been here, bro. You know what we do. Let us get a table. I'll pay for the hot dogs or whatever.
So we're gonna that's in the works. Other than that, man, that's it.
All right, y'all. So we're out. See y'all next week. Shout out to S.STREET Media for always allowing us to do what we do. Shout out to y'all for tuning in and support. Please go to the YouTube page, S.STREET Media. Reallionaires Podcast is one of the many shows that is on that page. Find it, like, comment, follow.
Share.
If you disagree, say something. If you agree, say something. Chef Reem, what up, sir? How are you? And with that being said, y'all, we are out. Peace.